Hey guys, I am here to do a very exciting video and I look like poop because mom life. Me and John just got back from our vacation in Vegas yesterday.
What do you mean vacation?
Well, my vacation, work trip for John, but we were gone for 5 days. My mom stayed with the kids. Hi, sweetie. I'm excited to do this video because, like I said, I'm tired. I'm a little bit, I know it sounds weird, but I'm a little jet lagged, even though there's only a 3-hour difference, but vacations take it out of me, readjusting to the kid life and all of that, and Home Chef is thankfully sponsoring today's video, which is why I'm so happy. If you're not familiar with Home Chef is a meal subscription box. So you can pick, I believe, like 2 or 3 or 4 different meals a week. They get sent to your house with recipes, easy to make, all of that good stuff. I've done a review of them before. I am not a stranger to meal subscription boxes. You guys know for a long time, not a long time, I would say for like maybe a month or 2 months, we actually did Blue Apron. I paid my money for it. That is my least favorite out of all of them. I've also done reviews with HelloFresh, as you guys know. I would have to say that Home Chef is my favorite out of all of them as a mom. They, I think, are the easiest to use. HelloFresh has great packaging, I've mentioned that before, but they are, I feel like their recipes are harder to make, they're more time consuming, whereas Home Chef supplies you with a really easy recipe. Most of the stuff's already like portioned out, everything like that, and you literally just throw it together. As a mom, to me, that means the world to have an easier to make meal and a faster to make meal. And yeah, so I thought I would get right into the review. Again, I'm just so thankful for meal subscriptions for days like today, where I just came back from vacation yesterday late at night and I didn't want to go grocery shopping today. Like, this showed up and I was just really excited. Like, I scheduled this box specifically to come today because I knew that I would not want to go and like organize a meal plan or anything like that. So I look like poop, and it's because I just wanted this to be as honest as possible, just showing you guys what my life is like and, you know, doing a real review of Home Chef. It is 7:30 at night. I thought I would show you guys how awesome Home Chef is about their packaging when it comes to perishable foods. I got a text message from FedEx at 11:44 a.m. saying that it had been delivered onto my doorstep. So it has been out, you know, either in delivery or on my front porch for a long time now. And so I wanted to open this up and show you guys, you know, how fresh everything is when it gets to you. Because I know that's a main concern for some of you moms out there and dads who are running around, who work outside the home, who are doing a lot of errands, dropping kids off. You're worried about like, well, is the food gonna stay fresh when it's sitting outside my house? Blue Apron I had issues with, which is again why I quit that service and why I continue to say it is not, I do not like that service. But Home Chef, I've never had the issues. All right, so first things first, when you open this up, you're gonna get your recipe cards. Everything's gonna be right here. They also have these nice little punch out holes on the recipe cards. I've saved a few of these because I wanted to repeat the recipes before. What's nice is you can just get a little binder and then put them in and then create your own cookbook. And then you have this right here and you open it up and everything is just nicely packaged. Every meal is in its own bag. As you see, everything in here feels cold. Nothing feels like it's warm whatsoever. Everything stayed really nice in here. Once you take out all your bags, you're gonna find that at the very bottom is gonna be your ice packs and all of your coldest items. So all of the meat is down here. It is all very cold still. And then we have all of our dairy products that are all very cold as well. And then this is what all your meals are gonna be packaged like. Now I got the meals for 4 people, so that's why there are 2 bags for every meal. And then I also wanted to try a few other things, which I paid for myself. I wanted to try their smoothies. So these are the Hawaii 5-0 smoothie kits, and basically you get this kit and then you just, you know, blend it all together, I'm assuming. I wanted to try them because they looked interesting, and again, I just wanted to be able to talk about, you know, the whole range of their food. And then I also paid for their seasonal fruit baskets. So the idea of getting fruit also sent to me for my daughter, because she is obsessed with it at every mealtime, was great. And then here is the meat. I also paid for one of the meals as well with my own money, just because I wanted 3 full meals because I have a really busy weekend ahead of me. So I just want to let you guys know that I do have my own money in this video, and I do really love Home Chef, and you know, I'm willing to pay for it because it is really good. So what John wanted tonight out of all of the meals was the creamy Parmesan steak penne. So this is all of the ingredients, like I said, because we are cooking for 4 people instead of 2. I did get 2 of these bags, so this is just doubled up of what you would get if you're only cooking for 2 people. I honestly have always felt with these meal subscriptions that I can get away with feeding all of my kids and me and John with the 4-person. You guys know I have a 13-year-old, a 7-year-old, and a 5-year-old. But as they get older, that probably won't spread as much because the two younger ones are eating more every day. I have finished the meal. This is a very full bowl. This is like a really pretty big portion for Kaya. Ava's got a pretty decent portion, same with Wyatt, lots of meat. John's is full, and there's still probably 2 bowls left right here. That's supposed to be for 4 people. I'm feeding 5 people, and we still have leftovers. That is pretty generous in regards to portion size. And then we also made the smoothies, which were actually really, really good. How's the food, guys?
Good. Really good.
Really? Do you like it? Steak is one of Ava's favorite meats, so I knew she would like this one. Kaya loves the red pepper. I think it's really good. I tasted it already while I was cooking it, and it is really, really delicious. And it is actually really easy to make. There's not a single thing that I did not use that they gave me, minus the crushed red pepper. Obviously, I put it on me and John's, but so I have 1 packet of that left, but everything else was put into the recipe, which I love. It is, what's today?
Surprise?
It is surprise day. Today is Friday. Me and John are actually surprising Kai and Wyatt with a huge thing tonight. So we actually have to leave the house early, so it's kind of early in the day. That's why the sun is still out. It's 4:04, and I'm really happy once again to have an easy, quick meal to do because, like I said, we got to get out of the house and go to the big surprise. So tonight I am making the Tex-Mex turkey stuffed peppers, and that's because the meal tomorrow is St. Patty's Day themed, so I thought I would have it on St. Patty's Day. Tex-Mex turkey stuffed peppers, here we come.
Is it the same thing that we're having, what we had last night?
What?
Is this the same thing that we had last night?
No, why? Did you really like that?
Uh-huh.
Oh no, we're gonna have this.
What's that?
Tex-Mex stuffed peppers. Kaya says it looks good. Alright guys, so this is what today's dinner looks like. It was so stinking easy, like so easy. And it smells so good. So we are gonna go ahead and eat dinner because this little gremlin's up here ready to eat. I personally love this. I actually like this better than yesterday's dinner. What do you think, Kaya? Is that a bad look or a good look?
Good look.
Is it good?
I said it was.
Oh, I said it was better than yesterday's? What do you think? You like it? Yeah? John, what do you think? John's still working, kind of, right now.
Good.
Peppers.
You like it?
Uh-huh.
John?
Yeah, put the camera down so I can make another phone call.
Oh. Wyatt, what do you think? Awesome. It is Saturday, St. Patty's Day. Happy St. Patty's Day to you all. Well, belated by the time you guys see this. But that means today we are on our last and final meal for the Home Chef deliveries. Today's meal is going to be the Dublin Coddle with sausage. I forgot to mention last night that I actually only used half of the ingredients for yesterday's stuffed poblano pepper meal because it just looked like a lot of food, and Ava was not here yesterday, and I knew the kids were not going to eat a whole pepper by themselves. So now I have a whole entire extra meal that I can still cook for tomorrow. All right guys, so I will say that so far this has been the most time consuming recipe out of all of them, just because there's so much like cutting involved, but it's not hard. I mean, it's just, you know, it's just time consuming, which honestly is kind of relaxing, just like chopping away. It was kind of nice. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I think I pretty much nailed it. I mean, obviously the color in here looks a lot richer, but you know, editing. But I think that looks pretty much identical. It smells really good. We'll see how it tastes. I have 2 kid servings here, 2 adult servings, and then I still have a ton of this stuff left.
It looks like there's a lot of pieces left. Ooh.
It's hot.
That looks good.
It's hot.
Thanks. What's this spoon for?
I don't know, it's a stew, so I didn't know if you wanted the spoon for liquid or not. It's hot. I don't know how many times I could tell you that. I feel like you could tell your husband something's hot a million times, they still stick it in their mouth and burn themselves.
Oh, that's hot. That's good.
Is it good? You like it? And this one's just going at it. Got all her favorite things in it. Potatoes, peas, onions, carrots, bread.
Okay.
What do you think? Chew with your mouth closed. What do you think? Good? Let's see, John had 2 servings, I had 2 servings, his brother had 1, the kids had some, and this is the leftovers, which looks like about 2 servings right here. Alright guys, so that is what me and my family thought about Home Chef. We absolutely loved every single meal we got, as you guys saw. Also had the rest of the stuffed poblano pepper meal on Sunday. So after the coddle, the next day we had the stuffed pepper meal, and John cooked that, and he said that it was really easy and he actually enjoyed himself. Now I don't know about your guys' husbands, but my husband is really great at everything but not cooking or laundry. But he's not very good at cooking. He makes a few meals really well, but nothing that's like well-rounded for the kids. If that needs to happen, I'm the one who usually has to cook. So it's actually really nice to see that instead of, you know, I wasn't feeling well on Sunday and I'd had a long day. We had a birthday party, a soccer game, you know, all of those things that day. It was really nice to see my husband say, hey, why don't I make that meal that's in the fridge from Home Chef, instead of like running off to get, you know, some other junk food that would have made me feel just really icky later and wasn't really great or healthy for the kids. The meals, it depends how you look at it, but they're about $9.95 a serving. Sometimes there's meals that are a little bit less. They do also have lunch like meals as well that you can do that I believe are like around $7 a serving. I like and don't mind the price. If I'm being completely honest, I think you get a lot of really good quality food. You get a great portion size. Like I said, we split that stuffed pepper meal in 2 and still fed 2 adults and 2 little kids. You know, the coddle, I had my brother-in-law here. We all had multiple servings. The kids ate it. And then we had leftovers for the next day for lunch for both me and John. You know, the portion sizes are really nice. The quality of the food is really, really good. You're getting the experience of having it delivered to your door, not having to think about, you know, what you're cooking, how much of something you need. You just chop it all up, follow the directions, put it in a pan. You know, I don't mind the price tag, and I will say honestly, I do feel like I have saved money by doing meal subscription boxes, because this is not the first time I've done it. You guys know that. And I have used my own money, and I will continue using my own money. I have another box coming to me this week. For me, I have been saving money because when I go to the grocery store, I always overspend. I'm always like finding something that I don't need that I throw in my, you know, cart that usually I don't eat. It's really bad. I admit, I have a tendency to waste food a lot, and I hate that. So there's something about Home Chef where everything that I get in the box I'm using, it makes me feel really good, because it's like everything I'm paying for, I'm using, and that just, for me, is worthwhile. I know it sounds silly. I could try to just change my spending habits, but Rome wasn't built in a day, and you know, it just takes time and work and all of that. So I really enjoy that. Again, I also enjoy the aspect of just having all of the legwork done for me. I do enjoy cooking. I love the aspect of cooking. I just don't like everything prior to getting in the kitchen and getting everything together. I also really like that Home Chef takes the intimidation out of cooking. Even though I would like to say that I'm a pretty good cook, I'm not super experienced, as in I don't know what all of the, you know, super fancy words are, and I don't have like every single dish known to man or spoon or utensil or things like that. I get intimidated by trying new meals, whether it's a recipe from like a different country or ethnic group or something like that I'm just not used to making, or it's using a vegetable or a type of meat that I've never cooked before. Like, there's a lot about cooking that intimidates me, and what I like about Home Chef is that all of their recipes are so different and they're so easy, and their directions are so easy to follow, that it just takes the intimidation out of cooking and makes me feel more confident as a cook. So the more I make their recipes and see, wow, this wasn't so hard, or wow, I made this, or wow, so that's what that word or terminology means, I feel like I'm growing as a cook, and I think it's making me a better cook for my family and for myself. And then also last, I really like that I don't make a huge mess in the kitchen. A lot of the recipes that I made, especially out of this box, all called for like using the same exact saucepan or the same exact pan, and then just like, you know, reserving what was in it and then using that to like flavor the rest of the meal. So I wasn't using like 1,000 pots and pans, which I don't know what is wrong with me, but whenever I cook, even if it's just like macaroni and cheese, I feel like I have like a sink full of dirty dishes, and I'm like, what did I just make? So I love everything about Home Chef. There's not a single thing that I could say that I could complain about. Well, no. There's one thing that I guess I would say irks me a little bit, and it's only because I missed my window. I was kind of bummed because I missed my window to schedule like what I wanted in my next box, and it's totally my fault because I knew by noon on Friday I needed to do it, but I forgot. I kind of wish there was like a text message notification like, hey there, you need to, you know, schedule your meal, click this link to go schedule it. I kind of wish they had a better notification system for that, but that's just the lazy, busy mom in me. Lazy and busy, that, you know what I mean. That's just me. So that would be the only thing that I would say, hey Home Chef, want you get on the SMS text notification thing, that would be cool. But other than that, I love everything about it. I would, however, actually that's one thing, I maybe would not do the fresh fruit, and this is, I'm just trying to be completely honest because I want these, even if it's sponsored or not, to be honest reviews. Even though my kids ate all the fruit, and they came in really handy because we had orange slices for our Belgian wheat, you know, orange beer, but I will say that I think that you could probably get better produce for cheaper at your local grocery store or something like that. Now with that being said though, if you live in an area where fresh produce is not available, the produce was good. I mean, like I said, we used it, we ate it, so that would be a great option for you. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I really like Home Chef. I think as a parent, it is the best subscription box. You use everything that you have, and it's very easy and simple to follow, and it's great for a busy schedule. Like I said, you saw, I left that box out for the entire day because I wanted to show you that everything was still fresh when it was delivered, and I left it until 7 o'clock at night, which is when most people get home from work. I think that is it. So thank you, Home Chef, so much for sponsoring today's video. I really appreciate it. I'm excited to get my next box. So if you yourself are using Home Chef, let me know what you love about it. I got a ton of snaps on St. Patty's Day from people who actually have Home Chef from the last video I did, which was over the summer, so I was really impressed. But they were like, hey, is that from Home Chef? That's what we're having for dinner today too. So yes, that was from Home Chef, for all of you guys wondering. I will say, every single time I would snap a picture of any of those meals, I got tons of snaps and direct messages asking me for a recipe or a DIY video, things like that. Obviously the food looked good to you guys, it tasted good and looked good to us, so that's saying something. Thank you, Home Chef, again. Thank you guys for watching. As always, I would not be getting these opportunities without you guys. I appreciate you, I love you, and I'm so happy that you guys, you know, find enjoyment out of my videos, and I hope you continue to. With that being said, I'm gonna let you guys go because I feel like I'm talking a lot. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy videos like this that are food related or subscription box related or reviews in general. Let me know if you like the kind of like watching me in real life do something and then sitting down and like, you know, talking about it after. I've been trying to do more of my review videos that way because I want to show you guys the real nitty gritty. So let me know if you guys like that. And yeah, subscribe if you want to see more videos. I upload every 2 to 3 times a week. Trying to, and that's about that. I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night or whatever time it is where you're at, and I will talk to you guys all in my next video. Bye.